Good afternoon. I'm going to discuss the objectives of quality measurement under the software quality metrics. First, we're going to discuss what is the quality. Quality is the totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bear on its ability to satisfy given needs. Quality is important because it makes contribution to a long-term revenue and profitability. Next is the measurement. Measurement is a collection of quantitative or numerical data that describes a property of an object or event. It is the process by which numbers or symbols are assigned to attributes of entities in the real world, such as a way to describe them accordingly to clearly defined unambiguous rules. Next is the metric. A metric is a quantitative measure of degree in which a system, component, or process possesses a given attribute. We'll now proceed to the software quality metrics. Software quality metrics is a quantitative measure of the degree to which an item possesses a given quality attribute. It is the ability of the software to function as per user requirement. It should include measurable metrics that can easily be tracked, monitored throughout the entire development process. Objectives of quality measurement. Quality objectives should be measurable, consistent with the quality policy, and relevant to product and service conformity. They should contribute to the enhancement of customer satisfaction. The first one is to facilitate management control, planning, and managing intervention. It is based on the deviations of actual from planned performance and deviation of the actual timetable and budget performance from planned. The next one is to identify situations for development or maintenance process improvement. It is based on accumulation of metrics information regarding the performance of teams or even the units.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am now discussing to you about the classification of software quality metrics. So, there are three kinds of software quality metrics. The first one is the product metrics. It describes the characteristic of the product, such as size, complexity, design features, performance, and quality level. This metric, sometimes called the KPI or the Key Performance Indicator. It gives the company a quantifiable evidence about which aspects of the product or customer experience are resonating with customers. Product metrics makes easier to earn executive approval. They can provide you objectives to support the plans of product managers proposed to their executive staff when they present the product roadmap. Second is the process metrics. These characteristics can be used to improve the development and maintenance activity of the software. So in other words, process metrics is used for improving software development or maintenance process. When we say maintenance process, it means that we can effectively detect and we can easily remove the defect in our software. The developer can also predict the pattern of testing defect arrival and response time of fixes, such as in resolving time and response time towards the software. It is also the standard measurement that are used to evaluate the performance of the business process. There are 8 types of process metrics. The first one is the efficiency. It is the ratio of output to input. Second, the productivity. It is the output that the team made in an hour of work. Third is the cycle time, the duration of a process from start to end. Fourth, the turnaround time. It is the amount of time to fulfill a customer request. It can be measured from the customer's perspective. The fifth one is the takt time, the time between starting one unit to starting the next. Sixth is the throughput. It is the output in a period of time. The next one is the error rate. It is the number of errors as a percentage of a total. For example, the number of products that fail quality control can also called as defect rate. The last one is the cost effectiveness. It is about the cost for a benefit, such as cost per service request. The last kind of software quality metrics is the project metrics. These metrics describe the project characteristics and execution. In these metrics, you will now consider the number of teams, number of developers, time, cost of the project. By the help of these metrics, you can track the progress that your team are doing, especially on the estimated cost of the specific project. Also, the duration of a project. Project metrics are very efficient way to assess the health of a project and make informed decision. On behalf of that, project metrics can use for better reporting. For instance, the project team execute their work and update their progress to the collaborative project site. For implementing project metrics, you need to consider on how you can communicate to your users. Why? You will need to communicate to your future users so that they can clearly understand the process of the project. It is also important to know how metrics can help them to improve the project. The second one that you have to consider is to create metrics plan with guidelines. You have to make sure that everyone will understand the guidelines that you give because it can help you to gain support, and it can explain the metrics that your team will be tracking and how your team track them to achieve your team's goals.